My favorite controller, yeah, saucy crab. Ooh. My favorite first-party controller is the Sega Genesis 6-button controller. I love it. I don't know why. And my favorite third-party controller is actually the Yobo N64 controller with the PlayStation 2 stick. I love those fucking things. They're great. They're durable as fuck. It's a little bit rounded, but it's got like handles on it still, and it uses a PlayStation 2 stick instead of a 64 stick. And I really like Hori's anything. Anything Hori makes is great.
Roller Rocker.
Fuck off.
I think the Switch's Pro Controller is really neat. Really like the Switch's Pro Controller. And a shout out to the GameCube's, like the chainsaw controller for the GameCube. It's really stupid, but it actually controls pretty well.
Yeah, the Resident Evil
Actually controls pretty well. It's just dumb looking.
There was one on PlayStation 2 also, by the way.
Oh, maybe PS2.
Well, no, it's on both.
It is?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I think it's called on the NES, the Joy-Card Sansui.
Sansui Joy-Con.
Yes, it's like my Hudson, and it has headphone inputs, so you can listen to the game. Yeah, while you play. It's heavy. It's got turbo buttons. It's great. I do want to mention this because we're talking about controllers. The best D-pad I've ever used, Sega Nomad.
It's a good one.
I hype it up all the time. It's the greatest D-pad. I don't know why more people don't use it.
It's amazing
incredible
for fighting games.
Yes, it's the Sega Nomad D-pad. It's incredible.
Didn't Hori make like a GameCube controller that's like the placements of the buttons and stuff are different? I like that one.
Kind of sort of microtransactions. Look, the unfortunate thing is it's here, it's going to stay, it's the now, and it's going to continue because people buy it. If we, as consumers, stop buying this shit, they'll stop doing it. But it's not going to happen.
I'd like to interject. I think there's a difference between microtransactions and pay to win and pay to play as opposed to good DLC content. Like I think Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, when they added basically a whole other 8 tracks and more characters and stuff. Yeah, that was good DLC content. The Breath of the Wild content now, I think that's really well done as well. But like, I don't know, some games, especially EA games, are really guilty of doing bad DLC in my opinion.
Well, it's not on the company. It's not just DLC, like, okay, shark cards on GTA 5. Where you can say, hey, okay, buy this for real money, and it'll give you XXX million, yeah, and pay to win stuff. I don't know. Go.
Well, what's kind of nice though is we're starting to see what a couple games, and it's a weird thing because it's unfinished games, but what they're doing is they're saying we're going to give you more stuff or give you new features, and it's included. You know, like what we're seeing now with Overwatch, now we're seeing with Splatoon 2, is like that seems to be a new thing, or even like the latest Mega Man Legacy Collection, you can put a code in to unlock a game. So hopefully, if that sort of thing keeps becoming popular, we'll see more of that and less of the paid stuff.
Yeah, I like that. The pay-to-wait model is better than the pay-to-play.
Yeah, but with games like Splatoon and stuff, that also increases the longevity of that game, and it allows people to rotate every few months or every few weeks to play all things about the game and not just stick to certain parts of it.
By the way, for a low price of $5.99, you can see the rest of this panel. But I was just told we have 2 more questions. Time for 2 more.